My dear friend, if you are watching this right now, if you have ever felt that invisible ceiling above you, that persistent resistance in your financial life, no matter how hard you work, how much you plan, or how diligently you try to manifest, then this message is for you. Your financial block isn't what you think it is. It's not about money at all. It's about something far deeper, something that I, Gabriel, am about to reveal, and when you truly understand it, when you embrace this truth, your financial flow will begin to open in ways you can barely imagine right now. This is not just another talk about budgeting or investing. This is a profound energetic and spiritual unlocking, a journey into the hidden layers of your being where true financial freedom is born. If you felt that nagging feeling that there's more to it, that some unseen force is holding you back, then your intuition has brought you to exactly the right place at exactly the right time. Prepare yourself, because what you are about to hear will fundamentally shift your perspective and, more importantly, your reality. The ending of your financial block begins right now. I know the feeling. I have seen it in countless eyes, felt it in countless hearts, the weariness that comes from trying everything, from reading all the books, attending all the seminars, diligently saving, investing, working tirelessly, only to find yourself back in the same old patterns. Perhaps it's a cycle of feast or famine, where money comes in only to disappear just as quickly. Perhaps it's the constant struggle to reach that next level, always feeling like you're just one step behind. Or maybe, just maybe, it's that deep, unsettling whisper that tells you you're simply not worthy of true abundance, that financial struggle is just your lot in life. I understand that pain, that frustration, that quiet despair. I've heard the stories of individuals like Maria, a brilliant entrepreneur, who built a thriving business not once, but 3 times, only to see it crumble due to unforeseen circumstances or sudden losses. She'd always managed to rebuild, she was resilient, but she could never break through a certain income ceiling. It was like an invisible barrier, a glass wall that would allow her to see success, to touch it almost, but never fully step through. And after each setback, that whisper in her mind would grow louder, "See, I told you so." This is just how it is for you. She tried every financial strategy, every marketing trick, but the block persisted. What Maria, and perhaps what you, my friend, have been experiencing, is not a lack of effort or intelligence. It's not a flaw in your business plan or your budgeting skills. It's something far more insidious, something rooted not in the external world, but in the intricate landscape of your inner world. This is where the true work begins, and this is where Gabriel reveals the path to freedom. You see, for most of your life, you've been taught to look for solutions in the wrong place. We've been programmed to believe that money is a purely material construct, a game of numbers and strategies. And yes, practical steps are important, absolutely essential. But they are merely the branches of a tree whose roots run deep, unseen, beneath the surface. Your financial reality is a direct reflection of your inner energetic blueprint. Every thought, every belief, every unresolved emotion, every ancestral pattern you carry, is vibrating at a certain frequency. And just like a magnet, you attract experiences that match that frequency. So, if you are subconsciously holding on to beliefs like money is hard to get, I have to struggle to earn, rich people are greedy, or I'm not smart enough to manage money, then no matter how many hours you clock in, no matter how many books on financial literacy you devour, you will continue to manifest experiences that validate those deeply held convictions. This is why Maria kept hitting that ceiling. It wasn't the market, it wasn't her business acumen, it was a deep-seated belief from her childhood that wealth is fleeting and hard to keep, born from watching her own parents lose everything during an economic downturn. That belief, unseen and unacknowledged, was silently sabotaging every success she built. This is the first, and most crucial, revelation: your financial block is an inner block. And the good news, the truly liberating news is that once you identify it, once you understand its roots, you gain the power to dismantle it, to release it, and to create an entirely new energetic blueprint for abundance. Now, you might be thinking, Gabriel, how do I even begin to uncover these hidden blocks? And how do I release something I can't even see? Well, my friend, that's exactly what we're going to dive into next, and it might surprise you how accessible these powerful truths truly are. Let's talk about the types of invisible blocks that are holding you back. These aren't just vague ideas, they are specific energetic patterns that you carry. The first type, and perhaps the most common, are *** limiting beliefs ***. These are the stories you tell yourself, often unconsciously, about money, about yourself, and about your worthiness. Think about it. Did you grow up hearing phrases like money doesn't grow on trees? Or we can't afford that? Or perhaps all rich people are corrupt? These aren't just innocent sayings, they are seeds planted in your subconscious mind, growing into powerful, restrictive trees that block your financial garden. If you believe, deep down, that you have to work harder than anyone else just to get by, then your reality will faithfully reflect that. If you believe that money is the root of all evil, how can you consciously attract something that you subconsciously associate with negativity? It's an energetic contradiction. Then there are ** emotional wounds ***. These are often tied to past traumas or significant experiences around money. Perhaps you experienced a period of extreme scarcity in your childhood that left a deep imprint of fear and anxiety whenever money is discussed. Or maybe you were criticized for wanting money, shamed for your desires, leading to an unconscious belief that wanting more is selfish or wrong. I remember John, a man who seemed to always attract large sums of money, only to lose them almost immediately through bad investments or unexpected expenses. After working together, we uncovered a deep-seated fear from when he was a child. His family had suddenly come into a large inheritance, and it had caused immense strife, jealousy, and ultimately, a painful family split. Subconsciously, John associated large sums of money with pain and conflict. So, his system, in an effort to protect him from that pain, would find ways to get rid of it. He was literally pushing money away, not because he didn't want it, but because a part of him believed it was dangerous. This isn't rational, it's emotional, and these wounds are incredibly powerful in shaping our financial destiny. Next, we have ** ancestral patterns ***. This is a powerful, often overlooked, layer. You are not just an individual, you are part of a lineage, a family system that carries beliefs, traumas, and patterns across generations. Have your parents or grandparents experienced similar financial struggles? Have there been periods of great loss or difficulty with money in your family history? It's not uncommon to unconsciously adopt these patterns, to feel a sense of loyalty to them, even if they don't serve you. It's like an invisible script being passed down, telling you how your financial story is supposed to play out. You might be working tirelessly to break free, but if you're subconsciously tied to an ancestral vow of poverty or a pattern of struggle, it can feel like you're swimming against an invisible current. This is not about blaming your ancestors, it's about acknowledging the energetic inheritance you carry and consciously choosing to release what no longer serves your highest good. And finally, there's a ** spiritual disconnect ***. For many, money is viewed as entirely separate from spirituality. But this couldn't be further from the truth. The universe is a system of abundant flow, and money, in its purest form, is simply an energetic tool, a medium for exchange, a facilitator of purpose and contribution. When you are spiritually disconnected, when you don't feel worthy of divine abundance, or when you are not aligned with your true purpose, the flow can become blocked. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes at the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it never seems to get full. This isn't about being good enough for God or the universe, it's about recognizing that you are an inherent part of this abundant creation, and your worthiness is not something you earn, but something you are. When you realize that you are a co-creator with the divine, that money can be used for incredible good, for positive impact, for fulfilling your soul's mission, then the spiritual block dissolves, and the flow begins. Understanding these 4 types of blocks, limiting beliefs, emotional wounds, ancestral patterns, and spiritual disconnect, is the first step towards true liberation. It's recognizing that the struggle isn't external, it's an internal reflection asking for your attention, asking for healing, asking for you to step into your true power. And now, my friend, the big question, the one you've been waiting for: how do we actually release these deep-seated blocks? What are the practical steps, the energetic keys, to unlock this hidden potential and manifest the financial abundance you truly deserve? This is where the revelation truly deepens, and your transformation begins. Now that we have identified the invisible forces that might be holding you back, it's time to talk about the practical and energetic steps you can take, starting right now, to dismantle these blocks and usher in a new era of financial flow and abundance. This isn't about quick fixes, it's about profound, sustainable transformation. The first crucial step is ** awareness and identification ***. You cannot release what you do not acknowledge. This requires a journey inward, a courageous look at your own beliefs and history. Start by simply observing your thoughts and feelings about money. When a bill arrives, what's your immediate emotional reaction? Is it fear, dread, or a sense of peace and capability? When you see someone wealthy, what's your first internal dialogue? Is it admiration, or is it judgment, envy, or suspicion? Journaling is an incredibly powerful tool here. Write down every belief you have about money, both positive and negative. Where did these beliefs come from? Did your parents say them? Did a teacher? Did a difficult experience shape them? Ask yourself, what is my biggest fear around money? What would happen if I had all the money I ever wanted? Sometimes, the fear of having money can be just as strong as the fear of not having it. This is how you begin to shine a light into the hidden corners of your subconscious mind, bringing the invisible into the visible. For ancestral patterns, research your family's financial history. Are there recurring themes? Periods of loss or gain? Simply becoming aware of these patterns can begin to loosen their grip. The goal here isn't to judge yourself or your family, but to understand the energetic legacy you've inherited. Once you've identified a block, the next step is ** forgiveness and release ***. This is often the most profound and liberating part of the process. Forgiveness isn't about condoning past hurts, it's about releasing yourself from the energetic burden of carrying them. Forgive yourself for any past financial mistakes you've made. We all make them. Learn from them, but do not let them define your future. Forgive others who may have wronged you financially, or those who unknowingly instilled limiting beliefs in you. They were often doing the best they could with what they knew. This act of forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It's about cutting the energetic cords that tie you to the past and keep you stuck in its patterns. A powerful practice here is a simple release statement. Find a quiet space, take a deep breath, and say aloud, "I acknowledge the limiting belief, emotional wound, ancestral pattern that has been holding me back. I forgive myself and anyone connected to it. I now choose to release this pattern and reclaim my power over my financial destiny." Repeat this with sincerity, feeling the weight lift from your shoulders. With release comes the space for ***, mindset shift and cultivation ***. This is where you actively reprogram your subconscious mind with new, empowering beliefs. It's not about ignoring your current reality, it's about creating a new one from the inside out. Affirmations, when done with feeling and conviction, can be incredibly transformative. Instead of simply saying, "I am rich," which your subconscious might immediately reject if it doesn't align with your current reality, try, "I am open and receptive to abundance," or every day, "I am attracting more financial opportunities," or "I am worthy of receiving limitless prosperity." Visualize yourself living in abundance, not just having money, but feeling the peace, the joy, the freedom that comes with it. Engage all your senses. What does it look like, feel like, sound like? Gratitude is also a powerful magnet for abundance. Every day, make a list of everything you are grateful for in your financial life, no matter how small. The roof over your head, the food on your table, the clothes on your back, the internet connection that allows you to watch this video. When you appreciate what you have, you open the energetic floodgates for more to flow in. This isn't about denying your challenges, but about shifting your focus to the good, which energetically expands it. And finally, the crucial element of *** spiritual connection and aligned action ***. This is where you bring everything together. Financial abundance, true lasting abundance, is not just about accumulating wealth, it's about living in alignment with your highest purpose and allowing the universe to support you in that mission. Spend time in prayer or meditation, connecting with a higher source, asking for guidance on your financial path. Ask for clarity, for wisdom, for the strength to take inspired action. When you operate from a place of spiritual alignment, your actions become infinitely more powerful. The universe conspires to support you. Then, take consistent, inspired action. This isn't about hustle culture, it's about listening to your intuition and taking steps that feel aligned, even if they seem small at first. It might be finally setting up that budget you've been avoiding. It might be learning a new skill. It might be starting that passion project you've always dreamed of. It might be reaching out to someone for advice. The key is that these actions flow from a place of empowerment and purpose, not fear or scarcity. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, "But Gabriel, I've tried positive thinking, I've said affirmations, and nothing has changed." And I understand that skepticism. The difference is in the depth of the work. Superficial affirmations won't break through decades of deeply ingrained limiting beliefs or unhealed emotional wounds. This process requires commitment, consistency, and a willingness to look honestly at your inner landscape. It's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent and believing in the power of your own inner transformation. You have everything you need within you to shift this. You were created for more than financial struggle. You are worthy of abundance, not just for yourself, but so you can be a greater blessing to the world. And now, my dear friend, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments where you are watching from and if this message is resonating with your heart right now. It truly helps me understand our family here and create even more transformative content for you. Your feedback is so valuable on this journey we share. Let's look at some real-life transformations that embody these principles. There's the story of Carlos. For years, Carlos felt trapped in a soul-crushing job, barely making ends meet, riddled with debt. He tried all the get-rich-quick schemes and felt even more defeated. But when he finally committed to this inner work, he began by identifying his core belief: "I'm not smart enough to build my own business." This belief stemmed from a childhood where he was constantly told he wasn't academic enough. Through consistent journaling and releasing that belief, he slowly started to shift his mindset. He began visualizing himself as an intelligent, capable entrepreneur, not just once, but daily, with genuine feeling. He also worked on forgiving past financial mistakes he'd made, realizing they were learning experiences, not permanent failures. Then, an inspired idea came to him, something completely out of his existing career field, but something he was passionate about. He started small, took consistent, aligned actions, and within 2 years, Carlos had not only paid off all his debt but had built a thriving, purpose-driven business that allowed him to travel the world and empower others. His financial flow opened because he first opened his inner flow. He stopped pushing against the current and started aligning with it. Then there's Sarah. Sarah had a comfortable life, but she always felt a gnawing sense of financial anxiety, despite having a good income. It was an emotional wound, a scarcity mindset passed down from her grandmother who lived through the Great Depression. Sarah was constantly saving, hoarding, and fearing that any day, everything could be lost. Her financial block wasn't about lack of money, but a lack of peace around money. Through spiritual connection and daily gratitude practices, Sarah began to reframe her relationship with abundance. She started by donating a small amount to a cause she deeply cared about, consciously releasing her grip on what might be lost and focusing on what can be gained through giving. She started affirming, "I am safe and supported by the abundance of the universe, and I am a channel for prosperity." Slowly, that deep-seated fear began to recede. She still saved wisely, but now from a place of power and security, not fear. Her financial peace, which had been her ultimate block, ended, and with it, new, unexpected financial opportunities began to show up in her life, almost effortlessly. She wasn't chasing money, money was flowing to her because her inner state had shifted. These stories aren't unique. They are blueprints for what is possible for you when you commit to this profound inner transformation. The journey might not always be easy, it will require courage and introspection. But I promise you, the freedom, the peace, the abundance that awaits you on the other side is more than worth it. Anticipate the voice of doubt, the one that whispers, "This is too spiritual, too woo-woo," or "I don't have time for this." Remember, that's just an old pattern trying to keep you stuck in its familiar, albeit uncomfortable, grip. You do have time for your freedom. You do have time to heal. Your well-being, including your financial well-being, is paramount. This isn't about abandoning practical wisdom, it's about integrating it with spiritual wisdom, creating a powerful synergy that unlocks true, lasting prosperity. You are not meant to struggle. You are meant to thrive. Your potential is so much greater than you currently realize. You were created for something extraordinary, and that includes a life of abundant flow where your needs are met, your desires are fulfilled, and you have the resources to live your purpose fully and joyfully. The best of you, the most abundant version of you, is still waiting to be fully expressed. So, where do we go from here, my friend? We've journeyed through the hidden layers of financial blocks, from limiting beliefs to ancestral patterns, emotional wounds, and spiritual disconnects. We've explored how these invisible forces shape your reality and, most importantly, we've laid out the powerful steps to dismantle them: awareness, forgiveness, mindset shift, and spiritual alignment with inspired action. Now, I want you to truly visualize this. Imagine waking up each morning not with a knot of financial anxiety in your stomach, but with a sense of peace, gratitude, and excited anticipation for the day. Imagine receiving unexpected blessings, opportunities, and resources that seem to appear effortlessly. Imagine having the freedom to pursue your passions, to support your loved ones, to contribute to causes you believe in, without constantly worrying about how will I pay for this. This isn't a fantasy, this is your birthright. This is the life that awaits you when you fully release these blocks and step into your true power as a co-creator of your reality. Your financial destiny is not predetermined by your past, it is created by your present choices and your energetic alignment. Your story doesn't end here with struggle and limitation. Your story is unfolding, and you are holding the pen. Today, you have the opportunity to write a new chapter, one filled with prosperity, purpose, and profound peace. The world needs your unique gifts, your unique contribution, and when you are abundant, you are better equipped to share those gifts with generosity and joy. You are worthy of all the good that life has to offer. You are deserving of true, lasting abundance. Never forget that. So, I invite you to take one specific, inspired action right now. Don't let this powerful revelation just be another piece of information. Choose one limiting belief you identified today and write it down. Then, underneath it, write a new, empowering belief that you will repeat to yourself every single day for the next week. Commit to it. This small step is a giant leap towards dismantling that block. And now, as we close this powerful session, I want to offer a prayer, a sacred space for us to collectively release these burdens and invite divine abundance into our lives. Let's connect our hearts and intentions. Heavenly Father, source of all abundance, we come before you with grateful hearts, acknowledging your boundless love and infinite provision. We thank you for this moment of revelation, for shining a light on the hidden blocks that have kept us from experiencing the fullness of your prosperity. We confess any limiting beliefs we have held about money, about our worthiness, or about the nature of abundance. We acknowledge any emotional wounds or ancestral patterns that have unconsciously dictated our financial reality. We ask for your divine forgiveness for any fear, scarcity, or judgment we have harbored. And now, with open hearts and minds, we consciously choose to release these blocks. We cut all energetic ties to lack, limitation, and financial struggle. We forgive ourselves and anyone connected to these patterns, allowing the past to be redeemed and the future to be reimagined. We declare that we are open and receptive channels for your divine abundance. We are worthy of receiving limitless prosperity, not just for our own comfort, but to fulfill our purpose, to serve others, and to be a blessing in the world. Fill us with wisdom, clarity, and courage to take inspired action aligned with our highest good. Guide our steps, illuminate our path, and help us to see money as a tool for positive impact, a flow of energy that supports our dreams and expands our capacity for giving. We declare that financial peace, freedom, and overflowing abundance are our divine inheritance. We trust in your perfect timing and your unfailing provision. Protect us from doubt and fear, and strengthen our faith daily. May our lives become living testaments to your generous love. We offer this prayer with deepest gratitude and faith, believing that your will for us is always abundance and good. Amen. Thank you, my dear friend, for joining me on this profound journey today. If this message resonated with your heart, if you felt a shift within you, please make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and click the notification bell. By doing so, you join our growing family of conscious creators and ensure you don't miss any future messages that can continue to transform your life. And remember to share this video with anyone you know who might be struggling with financial blocks. Together, we can spread this message of hope and transformation far and wide. For your next step on this path of abundance, I highly recommend watching this video right here on your screen, where I dive even deeper into manifesting abundance through specific daily practices. Click on it now. Continue this journey with me, because your financial block ends now, and your abundant life is just beginning. God bless you.